I'm going to say coolest experience, and the one I think I'm going to benefit most in this year is spending 8 days in Indy. Yeah. That was huge for me because I come from a family team. You literally could not be closer. I literally could not be closer to my team than what I was in the funny car. And I do feel like that was part of our success, was how close, tight-knit we were. We knew everybody's strong points, weak points, how we can benefit each other. And that helped me immensely as a driver. Right. When there's no drama, there's no confrontations, everybody works well together. That's huge. Right. And being able to be around the team in Indy for those 6 days, get to know everybody outside of the racetrack, at the racetrack, what they do, what they used to do, what their past is, and get to know everybody and how well they all work together was really big for me.
Right. No, very and I mean, I don't think there's enough that can be said about that. I mean, you're the Gordon family and everyone that knows your dad and your grandpa, and I mean, everything that you guys put into it. I mean, you guys it's a generational thing. It was really cool this past weekend to see, your dad get to square off against the Gasparellis. Yes. And I mean, both of you guys being 3 generations deep into this thing was so neat. And you've been coming here. I mean, you've run juniors here, you've run your Jagster here. Do you have a favorite memory here at Firebird or even around town? Because I mean, again, you raced with your family. So I mean, you guys have been here who knows how many times.
A lot. I mean, I was just here, like you said, 3 days ago. This has been really, really good track to us. We've had a lot of success here over the years. We've been racing here a lot of years. There's a couple that come to mind. There's one that's my highlight for sure, but a couple that come to mind. I ran my sister here. I ran against her in our junior comp car. Me and her ran against each other. My mom ran my car, tuned my car. My dad tuned my sister's car. I also got my first win in Super Pro here. It was actually our first weekend out with that race car. We got our first win there. It was pretty amazing. It was a really cold, really cold weekend. And everybody...
We don't have that this weekend, by the way. Thanks for bringing the heat.
No, but it was questionable. Like, the temperatures were questionable whether the track was good enough. But you guys here at Firebird took the extra time to make the track spectacular. And we ran up and down that racetrack and had a great weekend, won the race. But my favorite memory is 2025. Came out here. It's our first race of the year with a brand new car, like brand spanking new. This is my second year driving it. And we came out and won the race. And it was just, the off season was an insanely tough off season. A lot of frustration with that race car, but to come here
and that's a big step up to the alcohol funny car.
Yes.
And your dad had so much time in it, but I mean, you were still relatively new at that point too.
Very much so.
It was all brand new. The car was brand new. You were brand new.
Yes.
All of that was.
As my papa said. He said, I've never met somebody who had their rookie season and then the next year their farewell tour.
Exactly. Quick in and out. Got to keep going.
Yes.
Well, and that's what was so funny. So, I mean, I sat with your dad on the starting line at the fall shootout last year, and you were strapping in the car. And I said, Dougie, are you ready to get back in that thing? And he goes, I was perfectly content. He goes, I went out number 1. He goes, we're still racing. We're at the track. My dad's happy that Maddie's in the car. He's like, this opportunity is so great. He's like, we were sitting there and your papa Mike, man, he was like, well, what are we going to do? Who are we going to put in the car? And your dad's like, well, Dad, I can still drive the thing.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. Like, I love the Gordon family. I mean, top to bottom, for those of you at home that haven't met them, get a chance. I'm sure they'll be around the pits at plenty of Nitro events this year.
Yes.
It's a generational thing for that family. Great people, top to bottom. What was that emotion like this past week? And like we said, you've already been to Firebird 3 times this year, and we're not even at the national event.
I know, yes. Yep.
But how was that feeling? Everybody's been asking your dad what it's like to see you in the top fuel car. What was it like for you this past weekend, standing on the start line, seeing your dad back in the funny car going around?
It was so cool, It was tough for me. I mean, just to see, I'm 21 years old, but it had been 6 years since that race car had gone down the racetrack and I wasn't there.
Right.
6 years. Right. And so when I got the videos of my dad warming it up and, making passes, it was like, oh, whoa, it was just so weird. It was weird for me. It's a new era of life, but just to see the smile on his face was so cool. When he got out of the race car, he told me, he said, I would not get out of the race. I'm not ready to get out of the race car, but I want to give you a chance, and I'm more than happy to do it. for you. And then when he was out, he was okay with it. He's like, I'm totally fine with this. So when this opportunity first came around, he's exactly what you said. I was okay with not driving. But now he's got the bug again, and he's so dang good, and he's so competitive.
Oh, he's right back on it.
He's right back on it. It's so cool to see him back in it with my grandfather too, because it's a big deal between the two of them, father and son. So it's I was smiling ear to ear watching him go down that racetrack, and sitting next to my sister and my mom on the starting line was a really cool moment.
No, it was awesome to see. And I mean, obviously you talk about, you know, you guys have gone racing together so long. You've looked up to him, no doubt. But now you're stepping up to the nitro category. Is there anybody that's in the category now that, like, you have butterflies in your stomach that you might pair up next to them, that they might be the hero that you watched?
I mean, shoot, every single one. I mean, I've sat at home, you know, because Dad would be racing back east, and I'd be young. I'm still young, but very young, where, you know, I'd get up early and watch Dad race, and we'd watch the pros race, and I've watched these people my whole life, my whole life. You know, John Force, before I made my first test pass, he walked over me and gave me a thumbs up. I'm like, oh my God. But, you know, first one that comes to mind is Sean Langdon. He's been a really big help, helping get my license, answering all the questions. He watched every single run. He came by after every single run, talked to me, gave me advice, gave me pointers. So for sure, Sean Langdon, because he's just amazing driver. Obviously too, Justin Ashley for sure, because he has stepped up the class in reaction time, and he's brought the whole class up to a new level. And I work on my reaction time every single day, and you know, it's gonna take time to get comfortable in the car, but you know, trying to live up to his reaction time percentage is going to be an all-time forever goal of mine, and I hope to achieve it. And that's what I'm going to work every single day.
Don't worry, it is for 99% of the class still too.
No, it's amazing what he's done, and so I look forward to racing him, and as long as everybody else in the category.
Yeah, no, completely. And then along with that, is there a track that you're most excited to get to this year in the car? Is there one in particular that you're looking forward to? Maybe because you love it, maybe because you haven't been there.
Well, come on.
And why is that track Firebird? That's what I love to see, Maddie. Come on now.
This is obvious.
Oh, I knew she was going to do me right on that one. That's why we love her. That's why we love her.
That's right. You know, we've raced here. I mean, this is actually, thinking about it now, this and Vegas, these are the only two tracks I've raced at in my juniors, and in the Alcohol Funny car. And even the Super Comp car.
Yep.
You know, so there's a lot of memories at both of those tracks, but Phoenix it's got a special place in our hearts. We've raced here a lot of years. We've had a lot of success here, and there's been a lot of big moments here.
No doubt.
You know, good and bad. You got those tough losses, but you learn from them.
Yep.
And so now I'm looking forward to coming here. It'll be my second ever national event as a pro driver. So no, I'm really looking forward to it.
No, we're excited to see you, Maddie, and we're really proud of what you're accomplishing. We're really happy to see it. All of us from the West Coast Division 7, we're all excited to have it. Just quickly before we let you go, what are some expectations this year? I mean, obviously, it's going to be a year of growing. It's going to be a year of bonding and meshing with your team. But what are some realistic expectations that you have as a driver?
You know, like you said, we're a new team in many ways. We've got a lot of very experienced guys, and we really do feel like we have the best parts to make a really good team. We're all going to learn to work together, and I've got the utmost confidence that we are going to do that and be the best team we possibly can. It's pretty amazing to see Rob and Troy do what they did in testing and put together that brand new race car with brand new parts and go up another racetrack every single time.
Right.
We had one time where it shook the tires, I let off, questionable whether it was going to make it or not, but either way, it was still close.
Right.
And so I've got a lot of confidence in our team and what we can do. Me as a new driver, I obviously have a lot to learn. There's no doubt about it. Every single lap I go down that racetrack, I will be learning something new. But that's what I love about the sport.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, as far as realistic expectations, we're running all the races to qualify for Rookie of the Year, which is going to be tough. There's a lot of really good rookies out there this year, so that is going to be a tough accomplishment, but it is something that I feel like, you know, we put our minds to. Hopefully we can achieve that. I have confidence that, you know, we'll be up there with all of them who are competing for that. And I mean, we're looking to have a successful season. We want to win races, and everybody wants to win the championship. You know, we wouldn't be out here if we don't think we can win it, if we didn't want to win it. So that would be, insane, amazing as a first-year driver and brand new team. But definitely Rookie of the Year, and of course going for those Diamond Wallies, which are so
Maddie.
cool.
Diamond Wallies.
Yeah.
No, we're excited to see it, Maddie. We wish you the best of luck. For all of you at home, make sure you get your tickets. They're flying off the shelf, so get your spot reserved now. 41st Annual Factory Motor Parts Arizona Nationals, presented by NGK Spark Plugs right here at Firebird. See Maddie, see Ron, and the rest of the superstars. Looking forward to it.